Taurus, your week commencing the 5th of May forecast begins with the Sun in your sign, forging an excellent alliance with the Moon in Cancer. If you do need to discuss something, the chances are you can use just the right set of words to express yourself. It's interesting at the start of this week too, because Uranus, which has proved somewhat challenging over the last few years, pushing you in some ways to release yourself from something that may have been safe but perhaps became too predictable, that's actually forging a very strong link to the planet of stability. And there may be someone showing up in your world at the moment who is different to you, but actually you're learning that there's an authenticity about this person. In fact, this could be someone who has quite a spiritual dimension too, somewhat of a healer. There may be someone that you're following, someone you find rather inspirational. But if there is a romantic equation in your situation at the moment and you're not quite sure how it's going to go, I think the fact that Neptune and Venus are closely aligned, Venus your ruler, at the start of this week, certainly encouraging you to listen to your sixth sense, because sometimes it's when we go against our gut feeling that things can go awry. And in fact, Pluto, the planet of transformation, but also deeper truths, is forging a very strong link with Venus on Tuesday. So if you did need to decipher the way forwards, particularly around a professional relationship, perhaps you're having some confidential discussions, and at this stage you may not feel that you're able to perhaps tell other people about that. Perhaps you're just mulling something over. Perhaps you work in an environment where you're not completely sure of what to do. But you know, with Jupiter, the planet of fortune, in an excellent link at the very start of this week with Mercury in your 12th house, those conversations that may for now need to be somewhat confidential could actually come into their own as this week develops. And the reason for that is that Mercury returns to your sign, because Mercury's been going through a long retrograde journey. Obviously, initially it was in Aries, but then it inversed back into the part of your chart that's to do with your future plans, but also your network. If there has been, as you see it, some disloyalty, or someone's not been completely transparent about how they feel, and that's really been quite hard to get through in recent weeks. And generally I feel that April was quite a tough month for many of us, especially as your ruler Venus was accompanied like a strict parent through the whole month by the rather cool energies of Saturn. I feel that you're really going to see your spirits pick up as Mercury comes back into your sign by Saturday. Now there is going to be a full moon obviously on the start of next week on the 12th, and it is going to be in your opposite sign of Scorpio. So we just need to be mindful of the energy of Mars this week, because Mars is broadly square the Sun in your sign. That could bring out in you the rather more direct and blunt side of your nature. You're usually someone who's pretty steady about life. But if there is somebody, and it may be someone close to you, or it could be around a property matter. So for example, if you're dealing with an agent on a rental, or perhaps on a purchase, and that person is proving frustrating, or you're waiting for a contractor to finish something in your home, that frustration can be quite palpable. But by the end of this week, although Mercury does return to your sign, which brings you into the moment, can embolden you in terms of if there has, well, as you see it, been some perhaps disappointments, maybe a separation for some people, maybe some downright dishonesty that you've encountered. I feel that you're going to move into the moment, but I feel that what Mars is going to do with that full moon is make you very single-minded about what you need to achieve as an individual. And even if there is someone who doesn't quite see it the same way, I don't feel necessarily that you should bend into what they want. So do continue to go for what's important for you, but there is lots of opportunities this week, I feel, to move forwards in a more dynamic way. And please do check out my new website at patrickarundell.com. You can download your free natal chart. It's amazing. You can get your free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, but also your daily moon horoscope based on your unique birth data. And also check out that wonderful three-card tarot, or look to book a one-to-one with me by reading the testimonials under this video.